Hey guys, welcome to Numbers by Queen Spirit. I am Shay, your local numerologist. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share. Make sure you are subscribed to Queen Spirit 1126, my other channel. All right, so we are getting into another reading for the number 2. All right, guys, so all of our readings this month are starting with the number 2. So we're just gonna pick one. Ooh, we got a pink one, 2 in reverse. 2 in reverse is showing a disconnect, okay? So make sure you guys are setting your goals with spirit. This month is all about setting your spiritual goals for the rest of the year. Making that an absolute priority. It's almost like spirit wants to be like, okay, ask me what's going on, ask me what's wrong, and I'm going to tell you how to fix these issues, basically. So let's see what we get going here. Okay, we got a 3, 2, 3. We got a 9, 2, 3, 9. I'm going to pick one more. 2, 3, 9, 4. Okay, so the only thing that is upright is the 9. And, you know, I don't know, this 4 being in reverse is giving me a vibe of have a seat. Okay, that's better. It's a vibe of have a seat. It feels like somebody is just doing absolutely too much. There we go, that's better. And you guys need to break away from that. What I'm getting is with the 9 is about accumulated knowledge. And it's also a very humanitarian number. Okay, 9 is about giving back. 9 is about using your knowledge to understand other people. And then somebody needs to have a seat. And so over here we have this 3 in reverse. On here it says separation, uncooperative, block creativity. But I'm also getting this vibe of anxiety. There's a misalignment here because of anxiety. I'm getting that you are worrying about something that either has nothing to do with you or something you really can't control. Like you can try to put your all into it to see if it works, but it's not going to work the way that you want it because you're trying to force your will, okay? So that's another thing that is important to understand is that you shouldn't try to force your will on anyone or anybody. You shouldn't try to force situations in life. So to have a seat, damn. Spirit wants y'all to have a seat. Out of everything you know, then you know that life is going to work out the way it wants to. What's this 2, Spirit? Can I get a charm for this 2? A charm for this 3. Damn. Peace came out for 3. Came out for 33 before. What's this 9? Ooh, a leaf. And this 4. 4-leaf clover. So, I don't know. I'm getting a vibe of scurry. I don't know. This crab is giving me scurry. But crab also represents Cancer. A sign that is intuitive by nature. A sign that kind of runs on the number 2, right? The sacral chakra is our second chakra. It represents water in general. So it's definitely a vibe of intuition, love, emotion, all of those things. But what I'm getting here is holding on to something that's not working. Holding on to something that you have been needing to let go of in order to bring you peace. Like you are required to separate from something in order to get peace, right? And Spirit's like, you already know what it is. You already know what you need to do. And I'm sorry, I'm getting a big energy here of like really just putting your nose where it doesn't belong. Like, this isn't your business. You're not going to be able to help this person. You're not going to be able to help this situation. And it's not yours for help. You've already done everything that you can do. At this point, you would be forcing it to continue in the way that you've been continuing it. And I don't know what this is, because it could be something different from all of you. For all of you, it could be a job, it could be a person, like I said. It could be a situation or a circumstance you keep having to redo. One thing about the number 9, right? No matter how many times you add 9 together, it's always going to come to 9. And so my perception of the way that the number 9 works is that you will keep getting caught in this cycle if you don't use the knowledge. Because the thing with 9 is that you're at the end of the cycle. But if you add any number, you'll be moving on. But if you add another 9, you're going to be stuck in that same cycle. And 9 is about accumulated knowledge. It's about taking what you learned and using it. So it's kind of like, okay, how do I get out of this cycle? How to use your intuition. Use your intuition. Spirit is telling you that you know more than you are letting on. Just because it's not facts out there in society, in the world, it doesn't mean that it's not facts. One thing that I want to be clear on is that there's a lot of bullshit on the internet, especially about religion, spirituality, magic, spell work, whatever, manifesting, all of that. It's a lot of bullshit. At the end of the day, you have to get with your guides and you have to speak to them, and they're going to tell you exactly what you need to do. They're going to tell you exactly what things are. They'll tell you exactly what you need to know. So I'm getting the vibe to tell you guys, stop Googling everything. I say that to so many people. I get it. You want to know the truth. You want to find factual evidence. But it's like you're dealing in the 5D. You're dealing in the spiritual realm. It's not going to translate down here the same way because it's about how we perceive it. So we perceive things a certain way and then we get the message out. If you perceive that message a different way, that is the way that you were meant to perceive it, unless it brings fear or anything like that, unless it's like you live in an ego. But how you perceive it is how you were supposed to perceive it. So don't fight it. Trust your gut. What's this 2? 7 of Wands. And we got the Queen of Wands on the bottom. So what I'm getting is, right now I'm getting this vibe of fighting back. Of taking your wand and kind of like knocking people out in a, proverbial sense. Not really physically. The number 7, I'm getting a very introspective vibe about this. Because what I feel is that, man, this queen looks tired, y'all. You see how she got them bags under her eyes? She's tired. Okay? This is like fighting a brick wall, yelling into the wind. Using useless sources to get somewhere you want, but it's not working out because you have to do something different. So what I feel is that your past ways of doing things it's really soured how you feel about a lot of things. Like, I don't even know what to say. It's soured how you feel about society, spirituality, your connection to spirit. But spirit is like, you have to worry about what you're doing and who you are. You have to make sure that you love yourself and are doing things that magnifies that love, okay? A lot of times we be like, oh yeah, well, they're getting away with it, I should do it. Or, you know, I know this can make money, but you feel bad doing it. Like, you're doing shady shit for money. You're doing shady shit for, like, status or whatever. Like, definitely don't do that. Set your boundaries. Moral boundaries. What's this 3, Spirit? Knight of Wands. With the 3 being in reverse, I feel like you guys should be walking away from something. I feel like you should be moving on for something. Oh my God, y'all. I'm like in my head and I'm like adding up these numbers because Spirit say you need to add them up, right? And the way my mind works, I'm like, okay, 2 and 3 is 5, plus 4 is 9, plus 9. And this is exactly what I was saying, that 9 is going to send you right back into that same cycle. Right back into that same cycle. Right back into that same cycle. Have a seat. There are relationships in your life you need to be brave enough to walk away from. Because walking away from them is going to bring you peace. A lot of people, I remember when I first moved away from my family, like far away, like over 1,000 miles. And they're like, oh, you know, a lot of like my cousins and shit. I can't believe you moved so far. There's nobody out there, da da da. And it's just like, that's just the point. Like, I have to do something for myself. I have to live for myself. I can't be a dependent. If you feel like you can't do something because there's nobody that's going to be behind you, that is a problem. You have to be brave in your own life, stand in your own truth, and fuck what everybody else says. It don't matter what they say. You have your calling. You have whatever your subscription, your goal is. You have that already. What's this 9? Damn, we got 3 cards. This one's the only one that flipped up, so let's do this one first. So we have the 7 of Swords. And this is, I don't know why, but I felt swords here. Or maybe, no, it might have been another reading. Yeah, when I did the 2333, 8 of Swords fell on the 33. Okay, so we have 7 now. And this is a really, what I'm getting is a mental introspection. What have you been doing? What have you been saying? I feel like there's been some knowledge or something that has been taken for you, or somehow something from your past has been misled, okay? And Spirit wants that to drive you into action. So let's see what's going on here. So we got the Ace of Swords coming out upright. I just want to point that out. And the 9 of Pentacles. And again, the 9 of Pentacles is the fruit of your labor. Okay? And Spirit wants to add this ace to you so that you can finally break out of this cycle. So you can finally rest. So you can finally have some good luck over here. Spirit said truth will set you free. Okay, I don't know why I see Cincinnati here, so I feel Ohio. Why am I thinking about the Midwest? I don't like Ohio. I don't like that state. Ohio. 4? Is it the number 4? It's like what I'm feeling here is some kind of shaky foundation. Some kind of shaky foundation that you've cemented yourself in, to be exact. So there's something that you've been doing for a while, and it's almost like you know you shouldn't be doing it because it hasn't been working out, but you continue to do it because that's what you've always done. What's this for, Spirit? So we got 8 of Cups and 5 of Wands. 8 of Cups and 5 of Wands. This is what I was talking about, forcing your will. Make sure you guys are walking away. Eight of Cups is about walking away. And this is just what I was saying. You guys build on this thing. And you're like, well, I made it this far, so I should keep going. But if you made it this far and it hasn't been working out, why are you putting more into it? Why are you filling the cracks with cement when you're still, you know what I'm saying, on the first or the second level? You're not even up to the 15th level yet. You're only on the first or the second level and you're like, oh, I started this. Like, no, that's not how you're going to get the furthest. Just start over. Just get rid of the building altogether. Spirit wants it gone. I don't know what it is. Spirit wants it gone. All right, I'm going to pick a tarot card and then we're going to do ancient oracle cards. We have 2 4s at the bottom. I'm just going to... I cut to the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. And what I get is laying something to rest so that you can actually finally be happy. Laying something to rest so that you can be the center of your own world or something to that effect. All right, and then let's go ahead and see what's going on with these numbers down here. So we have the double sevens, already, yeah, the accumulation with the 9, and then we have 8 and 5 over here. So this 5 over here, right, is change. Because there's some kind of way that you've been seeing yourself that hasn't been working out for you. And Spirit is like, look at what this has been doing. So I get a vibe of something that you love causing conflict, and instead of you standing in your power and your energy, it's something that you were willing to give up so people would accept you or people would like you. And Spirit says you are forcing it. Because people ain't gonna like you. Shit, you can't care about that shit. Damn, we got 4 cards that came out. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. And then we also have this 9. So what I'm getting is your way out of this cycle, right? 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Very, very mental. Page of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles over here. So, what I'm getting is that since you guys couldn't get what you wanted out of human relationships, it was a choice to focus on the physical. And, like, kind of let go of the things you thought were possible. So it's like going to school to be an artist, but you're like, oh, this doesn't make any money, so I'm just going to be an art teacher instead or something like that. We got this 9 of Swords here under this 3, both in reverse. What I'm getting is that you guys have to, again, take a good look at your emotions, where they come from. Some of you guys need to talk to somebody, counseling, therapist, whatever, you know, on your next Uber ride. Like, you guys need to get out how you feel. How you were wrong. Just get it out. And once it's out, let it go. Let it go. Because what I'm getting right here is it's time to get up from this. This is what I'm getting. It's time to get up from this. This is something that knocks you down. It's time to get up from this. And one thing about this deck, whenever I'm inspired to use this deck, because it's my first deck of tarot cards, is that you need to be new at something. You need to try something new. Page of Swords is a student. Page of Swords is a student. Have a seat. Learn. You don't know everything. On top of not knowing everything, we all have the same experiences. Nobody's experiences are like solely unique. Like our collection of experiences are unique, but all together it's not. All right, and that's what connects us together, but still gives us this power to be in ourselves and individuals. And so you need to accept whatever this is, whatever you need to learn, you need to accept that. Whatever it is you need to let go and walk away from, you need to do that. All right, I just saw raise your vibrations. Let's get a couple cards here. A message from our angel guides. Joy and contentment. Do the work. Look, spirit be taking shots all the time, I'm telling you. Healing energy. I'm taking both of those, honey. Ain't no way in hell. Divine timing, signs and reminders. Yeah, we taking both. We taking both. So this learning is from spirit. Okay, and I get this balance of masculine, feminine energy. Y'all know I love that kind of balance. All right, so let's go over our angel message real quick. We have joy and contentment. If you commit to spirit, okay, you have to do the work of walking away, and that's the only way that you are going to be able to heal from this. You have to walk away from it completely. All right, and so we have divine timing and signs and reminders. This is what you're learning. If there's one thing that everybody knows is that a 4-leaf clover is lucky, right? The 4-leaf clover fell on the 4. Okay? So pay attention to your signs. Pay attention to, those angel numbers, guys. Make sure you're looking up the angel numbers as you see them. If you see an animal in the clouds, look up that animal totem. If you see something out the side of your eye, ask your spirit guides, what was that? What was the message? What's the message? What's the message? What's the message? All right. So, get your message first. Spirit just said stop Googling everything. So when I said stop Googling everything, because I'm just gonna clarify because Spirit put it back on me. I meant when your spirit guides tell you, oh, this is how you perform this ceremony, this is how you cook this food, this is how you put together this batch, or sometimes they'll be like, okay, this oil or this scent can be used to balance this chakra out as well. And you may not find it on the internet. So when it comes to healing and things like that, make sure you guys are looking it up. Now, once you are really good at like getting your messages and things like that, then the internet can be a little bit confusing. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, when you already know what things mean and you already know what animals are, and you know what I'm saying, if there are certain things, Spirit has that connection with you, so you don't need to look it up. Just trust that they believe what you believe, because that's what you learned it as, okay? So anyway, that's all I have, guys, for the number 2394. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and I will see you next time.